He moves with velvet footsteps through the hum of every day, a silver-fingered pickpocket in the hallway of the brain. You dive into your deadlines, drown and have to must and now, and miss the dinner laughter, miss the kiss you promised somehow. He loves the glowing screens that paint your face in blue, the calendar confetti where your promises fall through. He tallies whispered murmurs that you meant to say out loud. The seconds slip like sand and he disappears into the crowd, while you chase the moving target. He counts the minutes in your doubt, while you scroll the empty orbit. He turns the hourglass upside down. He's the time thief, stealing while you're staring at the floor, hiding hours in a vault behind the locked and rusted door. He takes what isn't guarded, the unnoticed, undefended, the moments you abandon so your tasks can be perfected. He's the time thief, laughing at the stories left untold, stacking yesterdays like coins in jars of grief and tarnished gold. But if you breathe into the present, you can hear his brittle key. It tumbles in the lock when you refuse to bow your knee. He feasts on frozen choices, paralysis of plans, where futures loop like movies that you play but never stand. You storyboard possible failures till the colors fade to gray, and miss the messy miracle of simply starting anyway. He pours you little potions, what if later not enough? Amazes you with a maze of thought he insists is keeping you tough. He hides with an avoidance like a shadow under skin, where feelings pound the door and you pretend you can't get in. While you weigh 1,000 outcomes, he pockets one more breath of light. While you bargain with tomorrow, he steals another piece of night. He's the time thief, stealing while you're staring at the floor, hiding hours in a vault behind the locked and rusted door. He takes what isn't guarded, the unnoticed, undefended, the moments you abandon so your tasks can be perfected. He's the time thief, drinking all the days you meant to keep, smirking as you blame yourself, then lulling you to sleep. But if you step into the moment, embrace your fear and let it be, his jangling little triumphs start to lose their gravity. He loves the glossy circus phones and drama endless feeds, the hunger for a life that's made of everyone else's needs. He tugs you with comparison, a puppet on a string, till birthdays blur and quiet joys evaporate like spring. He courts you with addiction as an armor made of glass, to keep you from the deeper truths trembling underneath your masks. That sadness wants your company, that anger wants a seat, that love is not a perfect line, it limps only to find its feet. And some of us stay motionless, afraid of failing fast, so nothing ever breaks and nothing living lasts. We grieve the missed connections, the chances never tried, wear guilt like iron armor till we rust from the inside. He dances in our self-hatred, paints shame on every wall, feeds us little echoes, you were never meant to have it all. But embers wake in honesty, a courage oxygenated, a shaky yes to falling is a journey not to be hated. Keep your hours in a vault buried deep inside the past, where guilt and shame make perfect jailers and the locks are built to last. Surrender me your silence, blame yourselves and call it fate. I'll dine upon your daylight while you argue, numb and wait. But here's the crack that chills me when you turn and face the now. When you fail out loud, feel the wisdom of feeling stupid and choose to take a bow. When you learn their secret purpose and how they grow you into whole. When you love and let love grow into a bright lantern within your soul. When you stand awake at sunrise, choose to show up and make amends. When you measure life in heartbeats, not in likes or dividends. My vault begins to vapor, my collections fade to dust. For love lives in the present, fear forecasts, and pain remembers us. Balance tips the scales to moments priceless, ordinary, true. And every second wakes and says, I've always lived in you. Count the breaths by touch, by names you whisper in the dark. Count the tears